name's Steve Gerzeni. I'm Vice President of Coach House, and today we're going to do things a little bit different. What we're going to do is we wanted to give you kind of our motif here on how we deliver a motorhome. We got our lines here, we roll out our red carpet, we put your name up in lights on the big screen TV, and it's really a great experience when you take delivery of a coach house. But today, this coach has already been delivered. We brought it back in the showroom. We're going to give you something a little bit different. We're going to take you out in the factory and give you little bits and pieces of a factory tour. Hi, the first place we wanted to start was out in our fiberglass department. And what makes Coach House the most unique motorhome in the industry is our one-piece fiberglass bodied motorhome. This took years and years to develop. And right behind me, I've got two guys that are in the actual mold laying up the body. We do not own a chopper gun system. Everything we do here is hand laid. These guys are in here hand laying fiberglass right now. We have a resin gun that'll shoot catalyst and resin to the fiberglass so that we get a very even thick body when we're done. When we pull this body out of the mold, it's one piece. In our industry, the biggest problem with RVs is water leaks. And we've tried to avoid the water leaks by hand laying our bodies, building a one-piece fiberglass body on a motorhome. Now, I moved myself in a little bit different position because I got two gentlemen here that are hand laying up a fiberglass running board. Again, no chopper guns at Coach House. Everything is hand laid. They've got to lay the fiberglass in, they got to mix catalyst and resin, and everything needs to be rolled out to a certain specification. If you look throughout our factory, our fiberglass factory here, everything, all of our molds, all of the components are all hand laid. So we get a very, very strong product and a very, very light product at the same time. Okay, I've now moved into a completed body. This just came out of one of the molds we showed you a minute ago. And what's nice is we reinforce this vehicle with carbon fiber and we fully insulate it. It is a solid, sturdy structure, and that's what we're after. Lightweight, strong, something will last as long as that chassis wants to drive down the road. Okay, we've moved over into a little section here where the body's just been mounted. We're doing some wiring. You can see that everything's been insulated now. We're doing some freshwater plumbing. This big area that I'm standing in is actually going to be a slide out. This is our Platinum 4, and all of our motorhomes we use HWH hydraulic leveling systems and slide room systems, the best the industry offers. We're in our welding department, and what's cool about this is we built a full aluminum floor frame. It's all built out of 1.5 inch aluminum. We miter cut all the joints so they're sealed. We weld all the way around the floor frame so they're sealed. And when we're done, you have a very well protected floor frame that goes on the vehicle in case you're ever involved in a collision, ever involved in any side impact issue. You've got a full frame wrapped around you. We've moved into the chassis department now, and there's some things in the chassis department that I want to point out. Number one, Coach House builds on multiple chassis. We build on the Ford E450, 2 different wheelbase lengths. We build on the Transit all-wheel drive as I stand here today. We build on the Mercedes-Benz cab chassis, and we also build on the Mercedes-Benz extended high-top van. So we have a pretty good variety in what we build. And all of them are one-piece bodies except for the Arriva van, we call it, which is built on a Mercedes extended length van. But some of the things that we do, we are a QVM manufacturer with Ford, which is quality vehicle manufacturer, and we're a master upfitter for Mercedes-Benz. So we are in total compliance with Mercedes-Benz, Ford Motor Company to build our product. We are also members of RVIA, Recreational Vehicle Industry Association, which also comes in and inspect what we do. So our goal at Coach House is to build the best motorhomes that are available, period. We're a family-run operated company hitting on 40 years, and all we try to do is build the best motorhomes we can, so we're always improving. Some of the things on this coach that you'll notice, we've brought it in. This is what a cab chassis looks like. This is a 176-inch wheelbase Ford E450. It's got a 7.3 liter monster motor, Godzilla motor they call them. There's several different vocabularies out there for them. But this is a heavy-duty platform. 14,500 pound gross vehicle weight rating. Coach is going to weigh somewhere around 12,000 on this particular model. 22,000 pound combined weight rating. And when we order these chassis, we order them in with every conceivable option available from the manufacturer. Here I'm standing next to a Ford Transit. It has a 3.5 liter V6 turbocharged engine in it. Awesome platform, all-wheel drive, but I wanted to point out this 1.5-inch aluminum frame. We showed you a minute ago on how we create the frames. Now we put the frames on the truck itself. And again, the circumference of this aluminum goes all the way around. If you're ever involved in a collision, any type of an accident, you're protected by what we call a roll cage. Very, very strong, very, very durable. All of our holding tanks are placed underneath the vehicle, our gray and black water tanks. Any type of wiring that is run is all put in a wire loom. Depending on the vehicle, most of them are all 4 kW gasoline or LPG generators. They will power up the entire coach. So really a nice addition to what we do. Last part of our chassis department I'll show you is our flooring. We found this flooring one piece. It's waterproof, and water will never bother it. It's got a fiberglass interior, fiberglass exterior, and a polycore center. There's no way for the water to intrude on it, and it will last again as the life of the coach. I want to talk a little bit about our cabinetry that goes in the vehicle. We have 5 different colors of laminate that we use. We got a couple more that we're looking at for 2025 model year. But everything's done on a CNC machine. So everything is precision. Everything is cut to precision. Something that we are really proud of is the type of substrate or plywood that we use in these. It's called light ply. It's carb 2 rated for formaldehyde content. There's no smell to it. You walk into an RV in a hot summer day, and a lot of times you have a tendency to start tearing up, clogging up. You're not going to get that sensation with Coach House. It's something that we're very conscientious about, and something that we've worked hard to get out of our vehicles. So again, our cabinetry is all perfectly fit and finished. Being on a CNC machine, it's as precise as you can make it. This is our lamination department. So again, the beautiful plywoods that we use, the wonderful Formicas, Wilson Art brands that we use, all of our cabinets get finished off with some color of laminate, and then we have to router and we have to file them as well. So it's a lot of work, but what's nice about the laminates is there's really only one way to damage them, and that's crack it. Other than that, they'll last forever. They don't fade, they don't absorb cooking odors, they clean up well. We clean them with lacquer thinner just to get the glue residue off. So again, a very, very good durable product. Now, one of the last sections we're going to show you is our upholstery department. Our upholsterers are fantastic. We make everything in-house except for our front outboard forward-facing seats. Those are certified seating positions, so we don't alter the construction or the strength of that. But we make everything in-house, again, all American made, built in the USA. Got some wonderful people that have been with us a long time. Now, being a family-run business and doing things a little bit different, these bodies go on the vehicle before we install them. This aisle here is our installation department, and we separate it into 3 sections. We got three lines running at all time, and in the 3 lines we do a third, a third, and a third. It's a modified stall method of construction. And what we like about this, and what we tell a lot of our customers, is we do not pay our people in this plant flat rate. They are all paid by the hour. And then what we do is we take 10% of the net income every quarter and pay it to our employees. So what we're trying to do is build a good working environment. Everybody's making a living, and Again, quality, quality, quality. It has to be the best that we can possibly do. So by dividing the workload, by paying them by the hour, they're never penalized if something should break or something should not fit correctly. They take it out, make it fit correctly. Like, look at our fit and finish. It's second to none. Best in the industry, the best the industry offers. Now, we came back into the showroom because this vehicle happens to be sitting in here and it's freshly painted. But what I wanted to point out is these beautiful paint jobs. We have multiple different colors you can choose from. We try to keep it simple. We've got some very simple clean. We got some with the, more of the flares and the body, the paint lines in them. But these are all cut and buffed. And what that means is after we put a clear coat on them, it's a German clear that we use, we go back in and sand all these down so you don't have any paint lines. Nice and clean and crisp and pure. Really a beautiful paint job when we're done. I want to thank you for giving us the time to take you on a tour. But I also want to emphasize that this was not a complete tour. There's a lot of things that we do that are kind of proprietary. There's things out in the shop that we really don't want you to see that what we're doing. But rest assured, this coach is built in the USA. It's the same family for 40 years that have been building them. We have a lot of pride in what we do. We try to build the best small motorhomes in the industry, and I will tell you, we've got them.